killer instinct.
So your ending combos with like a level 4 or level 3 ender, which sends your opponent higher. But then you're ending the combo at a lower knockdown value. So more hits, you know, you're launching them at higher ranges
Gotcha.
with a less amount of hits. So it's allowing those juggle heavy competitors who love to keep their opponents in the air.
Keep you in the air and juggle you. So I just did it. I did a big normal combo, but I didn't do the ender. And the ender is the only way that you can cash out that potential damage. Since I didn't do the end of the potential damage stayed, and when I did a little reset to go into a small, just quick launcher combo, yo dog, the launcher was epping huge because those little green dots underneath the meter on the right, which is your combo value meter or KV, is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
knockdown value.
Knockdown value, thank you. It kept that way, and we kept my ender the big and beefy version. Holy crap, that seems. It's boggling my mind because of the possibilities at that point. Like,
Yes.
you kind of added a layer to the game that I didn't have to think about at all before. And now it's like, holy crap, potential.
I mean, the way that we see it is that you're going to be spending a lot of time in this game either playing against people or just looking for new combo capabilities in training.
And that's a big part of new combo
we
capabilities.
want you to be able to play around with all the overheads. Imagine that every move in this game is going to have some type of use to it. So let's have you play with it and then deal big amounts of damage when you want it.
Yeah.
And, you know, overall, like, what it's done, so I think a good character to kind of show off, like, the higher damage output that we put in for successful combos. Like, the key thing here is successful combos is Jago, because Jago, Saberwolf, with the way that they initiate their auto doubles, a new way to look at them being insanely good because of how they do their auto doubles.
I see what you mean.
So
it's like
there's a lot.
It's crazy because I realize that not a lot of guys have had the chance to play Kaya to understand how big of a change this is. Literally, you play the game for about 15-20 minutes and you'll understand this stuff. It'll start to make a lot of sense. And when you finally get that opportunity, keep in mind the potential at that point, especially for you guys that are fighting game fanatics, especially on my channel. Yo dog, should I stick with Jago?
Yeah, show off Jago, now I can show off Saberwolf.
So what's besides so we went over a big stage change. Let me show off. Let's go to Thunder's stage because it's sick looking. There's the huge stage change as far as the camera pounding out much more on the stages. There's new differences between combo breakers and the ways that you can break combos. It's the same method of breaking, however, it's shorter now, and it seems to be a little bit more difficult to break light linkers especially.
But there's something else. There's more.
But there's more?
There's more.
But there's more!
So outside of auto doubles, there are other things that you can break. Like, you can break these short, unbreakable combos. You can also break the linkers. Before, the way that we've had it before was that you could do a combo. You can either choose to break the auto double, or you can choose to break the linker.
The linker, yeah.
Now, the two distinctions between the two is that
there was only two values of linkers.
Yes, there's only two values of linkers. The light only hit once, and so I can show off. So this is a light linker, and then this would be a medium linker, which hit twice. I just happened to press the auto double afterwards. So a one hit, two hit. So we've added something else because we weren't really too happy with the 50% chance.
Yeah, that's getting into kind of Killer Instinct 2 territory.
We want you to be able to react and play with the system, and show off that putting in time will pay off. So we've added a 3-hit linker into the game.
Okay, so now it's just like an auto double, because there's 3 values of auto doubles. You have a 1/3 chance of guessing, and it's the same thing on linkers now. How do you do it?
So you would just do the linker as you would normally.
Yeah.
But you would hold that pressing down, that button down, and it has to be within a linker property, not an opener. So. Now you just hold the button down and you'll see it actually hit 3 times. Now this works for any move that would be, that you would use normally to continue combos. So it wouldn't work for a fireball, it wouldn't work for an ender, obviously, but yes.
And that's the thing is that for example, the heavy versions of all characters' linkers are enders. Correct. So keeping the buttons to the lights and the mediums by holding, hold on. Oh, you can hold on the light or the medium as long as you hold it down.
Exactly.
Okay. That makes sense. And to break the heavy linker, of course, it's the same thing as breaking a heavy auto double.
Absolutely.
It's Cool.
Because I mean, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, you can break enders." We can't really, we wouldn't officially be able to put that within the same level of being able to break blinkers as the lights or mediums, because if you do a long combo, you actually can't break the ender. The only time you can break an ender is if they do opener into ender.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we wanted to.
So that's like.
We want to keep it 33%. We like threes.
That's like this, like opener, ender. That's you could break that.
So
right?
I could break that. Get off me, son.
Get off me, son. Right back to the ground. Oh my
god. If you
god.
were to throw out a linker between that or an auto double, that's when I can't break it.
Okay, and it turns into a normal combo at that point.
But again, it just jumps into like the basic combo flow of Killer Instinct.
That everything is breakable. Gotcha. Okay, so that's a pretty significant change, and it kind of fits more to the break everything play style and the fact that there's a 1/3 guess and not a 50-50 guess on everything. Is there anything else mechanics-wise that has changed since the Evo build?
There have been some cool little changes, character-specific. One of them are the launcher enders now. So we wanted to create a unique value for each one of the level enders that you have.
Right.
So
there's four each for each
exactly.
ender.
So now it's like depending on how high of a level you build up your ender, that's also going to reflect on, let's say, something like an ender.
Wow. Okay.
For the launcher.
So the level 4 ender launcher is going to send them like sky high.
Yes.
Okay. And I just noticed, since we're talking about mechanics and stuff, there's a huge visual difference when you KO the first character round. Their health bar like slides off to the side.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You know, the game is going to have X amount of life. Sometimes you'll be doing a combo, you'll end it, you'll do the follow-up after, but then you'll see that guy stand up.
Yeah.
So we've done two things. Number one was the life bar. The life bar is going to exit from the screen so that you know, yes, your character is done. This could be a chance for you to extend your combo, swag it out for a little bit. You know, there are different enders that you can do that can benefit, you know, your shadow meter. But we just want to make it simple and easily readable so that you know that your opponent is dead, and we took off the actual life bar.
Gotcha. Let me demonstrate it really quick. And it flies off to the side. Okay. And the same thing will happen in the second round, like after you get like an ultra or something like that. Would it just pop off?
It'll just completely run off the screen.
It's a good visual cue because sometimes like you can't hear them. It happened before. You hear them scream, like they send out this huge shriek that they have died, and you're like, okay, time to do my crazy like swag combo. But now you actually can tell the guy's obviously I'm dead. I can't combo break anymore. There's no health bar. Now it's just time to see what the other guy has to pretty much style on me.
And another thing to do, you want to make everything readable. So we also added the crumple stun that I'm sure a lot of people have been asking about. But I'll just end him right here.
Oh, they don't just fall to the ground anymore?
Yeah, now there's a crumple stun. So each character's got a unique animation. It's still early, we could...
Yo, damn, this stage is shining. This looks like almost KI1 graphics here. I was about to say.
Graphically, another thing that we did is the rain also affects the color of the characters. So
I was about to say that. They look way different.
What I want the people to notice is that...
Dude!
As I do ultras, it's going to activate the next level. In the rain, or the final level, the level 4 of the rain, and I'm going to end
Excuse me if I'm oogling right now. I've not seen this before.
And what you'll see is kind of like the shimmer, and the best way to see it is when I activate the ultra.
Okay.
I'm just going to do a basic ultra.
Yeah.
And you can see it at the end cinematic. So boom, life bar is off the stage.
Yeah.
Rain is
Holy
going
hell.
crazy. Now just you can start to see the water.
Like flowing off of the characters, like,
oh
my god, dude, that is one big wet dog.
So it's like
everywhere.
It's nice. I personally like to play on darker screens, darker monitors.
Yeah.
And
like more contrasty.
You see it, like it's crazy. It looks so evil.
Oh man,
doing that stuff.
That's a lot of freaking changes. There's one more really big adjustment, and it might be getting into the next thing that I really wanted to talk to you guys about that has changed since the previous build. Is that there's a buttload of character colors now. There's like almost twice as many as there were before, and there's even more than that for some, right?
Mathematically, you were on point.
Nice.
Twice as much.
Buttload, B-U-double-T. But there's another thing that before we go from this one, that Saberwolf looks different. Like between something has changed, like as far as his appearance. Am I freaking out here?
He just got a ton of polish since Evo. We've had a lot of time to read a lot of the feedback from the boards. We have some really intelligent posters in there who nitpick.
Yeah.
at the smallest little things. And it's not the guy's like, I want this, and no, it's like, hey, you know, it'd be cool if I saw this, and you know, we took that into account. And
Yo,
made
dog.
everything looks.
That is a teaser for what's to come. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back with more, talking about more of the artsy style and what's happened with the characters of Killer Instinct and their new color scheme. So stay tuned, dudes. We'll be right back.